Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be going over the Shuttle Art liquid ink rollerball pens. It's in the vintage color set. There's a set of 12. There's another set that is just the regular colors, and I think it's a set of 10. These were pretty inexpensive. I think I spent $8 on this 12-pack set. So that was pretty neat. This set claims to be smooth writing and has a visible ink supply, which I will show in a little bit more depth a little later on in the video. And it says it's quick drying. So that's what we're testing a little bit here right now. And to give it a little bit of grace, I had just put lotion on my hand, so I'm thinking some of my lotion kind of smeared onto it, because later on in the video, not much later on, just like a little bit later, you'll see that I do this again after right here swatching. They come on, like it mentioned, pretty smoothly. So I think that claim checks out. Very smooth writing. All of them came out really nice and juicy and inky. If you ever get a set of these, you can visibly see when you lay the pen down on the paper that you can see how liquid it is and how fast it dries too. It's very interesting to see. So I found that pretty neat. And somewhere around here I show the cartridge, I guess, or the ink inside the pen. Yes, here we go. And so you can see how much is in there, which will give you basically a visual of how much ink you have left in the pen. So that'll give you an idea of how long these pens can last from the time that you get it to the time that it runs out, given how much you use it. So I'm just going in again, and this is well after my hands have dried up from the lotion that I put on. And as you can see, no smudging. In today's video, I'm just going to use a few of these pens, not all of them, but just a few to do some line sketching. I thought I would take this as a good opportunity to try and use these for practicing to sketch without using guidelines, using like pencil guidelines. So I thought that would help kind of refine and like sharpen my eye for drawing portrait figures, which I will be doing about 4 of them in this video. So as you can also see, I draw at an angle. And when you draw at an angle, at least for me, to me it looks like everything is proportioned correctly. But when you see later on in the video, when I show all 4, the finished pieces of all 4, you can see it's a bit wonky. For instance, in this particular drawing, her eyes, they look fine right now. But when I straighten the page, you'll see that her right eye? It's left that you're looking at, but her right eye is like higher than the other one. One eye is higher than the other one. So, and it looks fine sideways to me, and when I was drawing it. But when I put it up, I immediately saw like, oh, oops. Well, whoopsies. Anyways, to give credit to the pens, they're, again, really smooth. They go down on the page really nicely. And this is the Strathmore marker paper. So that's already like a smooth surface. So I bet it's best for those kind of surfaces. Maybe Bristol or vellum paper as well would be where the pens would be best utilized. But yeah, that was the first piece. These I got from Pinterest. All of these drawings that I'm doing were pictures from Pinterest. We love Pinterest. But yeah, this one, she was kind of at an angle, kind of lying down, and she was holding a lemon next to her face, which I drew the lemon terribly, but we move. We moved on from that. But it's quite the challenge drawing with no guidelines. And getting rid of the ability to erase as well. So I find it as a good challenge, as you can try and utilize your brain a little bit more to see, oh, that wasn't supposed to go there that I just drew. Is there a way I can fix it? Or you just use it to draw and then look at the end result and kind of see where you can improve when it comes to sketching. So let me know if that's something that you guys often do as well. Another thing that I always kind of struggle with, especially when a face is at an angle, is matching the hair to be at the angle as well, like proportionally correct to the angle that the face is facing. So I always find that a little bit difficult, and it was definitely more difficult using just pen and not able to like erase, but I think I got a good amount. So yeah, that was one thing here that was a challenge, and I think I did all right. It's very scratchy, but I want to be able to practice this and over time be a bit more confident with how I lay down my lines without usage of a guideline or penciled guideline underneath it. You guys let me know how I did. I think it was okay. It can be better, and with time and practice, it will be. Like I said, this girl was laying down at an angle. Picture was kind of cut out, so I couldn't draw everything, but she had a lemon next to her face, and she was sticking her tongue out, so I don't know if I emulated that very well, but yeah, she's sticking her tongue out and holding the lemon next to her face. And in this one, she also was a little bit wonky too. Again, the eyes were a little bit off. I don't know, something about it was off. Her face, I guess, the way I like drew the face on. And of course the hands are difficult, so yeah, skip that. Anyways, yeah, these pens overall, again, they're the Shuttle Art liquid ink rollerball pens, and again, I got them for about like $8 on Amazon, and these are 0.5 millimeter extra fine point. I'm not sure if they have the same set in a different size and pen, but that's the size that I have. The 0.5 millimeter extra fine point is the one that I got, and I do hope to actually get the regular colored ones too. It's a 10 pen set with the more traditional colors, and it's actually even cheaper right now. I saw it for like $6 or $7, excuse me. And I thoroughly enjoy the pens. I think you guys should give them a try. They're inexpensive, whether you want to use them for drawing or use it for journaling or taking notes, especially for those out there that are left-handed. The fact that it's pretty quick drawing, I think it would be pretty useful for you and those that are in school, or again, just using it for their own personal purposes. Go ahead and get them. Why not? But yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch the video and see the rest of this. And we are on our last drawing here, and I've drawn all females so far, so I thought, okay, we'll draw a male. Gotta practice drawing males too. And one thing I note here when I draw him is I think the stiffness, how stiff I kind of made him. I think I made his neck too bulky. So that was something to note. And again, his face is also like at an angle too, so trying to draw his hair, especially short hair, that's another thing I kind of struggle with. Short hair. I don't know if I like made his hair too big, making his head look too big or something, but yeah. All I'm saying is that I think you should give like sketching without a pencil guideline a try, just to kind of see where you land on how you draw, and maybe you can find ways to refine your sketches. And I'm gonna go ahead and let the video play out here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a comment, subscribe, like, all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.